It's already Saturday, right? The 22nd of the month. And I read from Psalm 9. Psalm 9. I will rejoice in your salvation, O Lord. I will give thanks to you, O Lord, with all my heart. I will declare all your wondrous deeds. I will be glad and exult in you. I will sing praise to your name most high. Today we celebrate the feast of Saint Celia. She lived quite a long time ago, the year 200. She was born. She died the year 230. So she lived 30 years. And why she has a special place in the church. One, she's in the Roman canon. Roman canon is the prayers that priests say to, in Mass, be kneeling down after Hosanna, when we call upon the Spirit of God to change the bread into his body and the wine to his blood. We have different canons. Usually there's 4 basic canons. And the first canon, which is called the Old One, the Old Latin canon, anyway, her name is listed, which is quite a distinction, all right? Not an apostle, not a teacher, and a woman, so quite an honor to be listed among that. She was a martyr. But more than that, why we know her in the church, because she's the patron saint of musicians. And so those who play musical instruments, those who sing, I recommend come to know Saint Cecilia and have her as your patroness. So when I heard that she was the patron saint of musicians, I just assumed then she must have played a musical instrument, or, the harp, or maybe whatever they have instruments, or not at all, a flute or something. What happened was that she consecrated herself to God, and anyway, her parents really forced her to marry a pagan named Valerian. Anyway, just during the wedding, Cecilia sort of sat apart from the others and began singing to God in her heart, and what was declared then that she sainted musicians. There she was singing, praising God in her heart, maybe asking his help and assistance. Anyway, when the time came for the marriage to be consummated, she, when it refused, and of course Valerian, her husband, that didn't go well with him. But anyway, she told him told Valerian that watching over her was an angel of the Lord who would punish him if he, forced himself upon her, even though he was her husband. And so therefore, he said, Valerian, what angel? I don't see an angel. But she said, well, if you go down and get me by the Via Appia and be baptized by Pope Urban I, your eyes will be open. So he did. He went and got himself baptized, and then he saw an angel standing beside her, crowning her with a chaplet of roses and lilies. How much that happened, I don't know, but it's interesting, huh? He baptized, his eyes were open, made the eyes of the Spirit, and he saw the angel. Anyway, so she was a patron saint of musicians. So pray for musicians, our own here, RJ, and all the other singers and cantors and musicians as well. And may whether we have a good voice or not as good, sing to God when we come to worship together. Sing, give praise to God, because put it all together and it creates a beautiful, beautiful sound. Amen.